Well,
There's sorry.
thank you all for coming today. Thank you all for coming to the Hill Country Montessori School. They're a brand new facility out here. And we have a lot of people here today that are donators, head of school, board chair members, and all kinds of parents and students and everybody. And we don't have our certificates, but we do thank you for this new facility and being with the chamber and for all y'all do for our kids. And yes, thank you very much. So Madeline, you go ahead and
all right.
let us know all about it.
For those of you who know me, I usually don't go with a piece of paper, and I usually like to joke a lot, but I'm going to forego all of that. I time myself so it's less than 5 minutes. So first, I thought that it was appropriate. One, I wanted to thank you all for coming today, and I thought it was appropriate that we begin with a quote by Dr. Montessori. And she says to us that to consider the school where a place of instruction is given is one point of view, but to consider the school as a preparation for life is another, okay? And many of you have had children at this school, and you know what the experiences have meant to them. It's our tradition here at Hill Country Montessori to begin every celebration with expressions of gratitude. So we want to express gratitude to a higher power who we all perceive in our personal ways. We want to express gratitude to our fellow persons who help to make dreams into realities. And today I'd like to thank everyone who made this day possible, but in particular to those who felt compelled to further our school's mission. And that was not an easy task. First, I'd like to thank the Castillo family. Their tremendous generosity. They donated the land on which this campus is built. They were responsible, Elia and Roger together were responsible for overseeing all of the construction and all that went on here. So that was an incredible gift to give to this community. One that was compelled by generosity and identification with what our mission is in a way that's going to leave a mark for a very, very long time. So I would really like to thank them for that. We also would like to thank Godsey Homes and Godsey Engineering for their work, insights, and generosity, which stems from their strong support of Boerne education and Boerne businesses. This campus was built with a philosophy that supporting Boerne business in our work is a priority. And Chris, if you don't mind coming on up. Very, very closely with Elia and all of us to make this happen, and I can tell you that together, I know Chris has the same belief that we do, and that is that we always support Boerne business. About 90%, would you say, of everything that happened here was through Boerne business. We had Boerne construction people, anything that we needed. It was always first Boerne business, and then if it couldn't be found here, that was the only time we went elsewhere, and that's a philosophy that our school follows. I'd also like to introduce and thank our new chairman of the HCMS Board of Trustees, Dr. Kurt Myers, and his family. For accepting the responsibility of leading HCMS through the next phases of development and growth, because this was only the beginning, everyone. You will continue to come out here and see new buildings and new growth and new things happening all the time. And finally, I'd like to thank our incredible faculty and staff who make our school what it is today. Without them, none of this would happen. And I'd like to just tell you a few things about who we are. We're the only school in the region that is accredited for early childhood education. Our elementary program is also accredited. We're accredited through the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools and the American Montessori Society. And I point this out to you because many of us moved here for the Boerne school systems. And to have an early childhood program that is a school and is an accredited school is a a very important aspect of this community, because in the last 15 years, what we've learned is that early childhood, from toddler to age 6, is the most important time in a child's education. So when you think about that, if we're putting children into the community, and I know this fits in with the Chamber's philosophy, Paul and I had the opportunity to spend many hours talking about this, that we want our children to come back to us. And we want them to come back to us and build businesses here, perhaps work in our businesses that we've started as parents. And in order for that to happen, they have to have good experiences all the way through school. So this is very, very important, and I urge you all to support not only the public schools but also your independent schools, because what we are is an integrated system. And it's very important to see the schools in that way, not to see us as separate. We are not in competition with one another, but we complement one another. Not every child would fit in every system. So that's very important to understand. Your return on investment will be great and will complement the Chamber's efforts to bring our children back to the community. Our vision is to contribute to society by helping children develop a love of learning and the ability to work collaboratively in a community. And I know that word has gone around quite a bit lately, right? We have to collaborate. So we're grateful to all of you and the Chamber of Commerce for all its efforts to develop the wonderful community we have today. Some of the things that have been happening in the community have not been easy, and the Chamber has been staunch and has stood up and really been a leader in turning things around and making it possible for all of us to succeed. So I'm very, very grateful to the Chamber for that. And in closing, I'd like to read a quote by Margaret Wheatley. I'm big on quotes, as you can see. But she says, in this present culture, we need to find the means to work and live together with less aggression if we are to resolve the serious problems that afflict and impede us. And Dr. Montessori was unwavering in her belief that our children are the answer to these problems. That really was her goal. Her goal was not to create a curriculum, but to have a change in humanity, a change in mindset. With the right kind of experiences, they could see, meaning our children, could see the future in a way that we cannot. With this in mind, I would like to honor all of our children here today with a round of applause.
Okay. We'll let everybody introduce themselves.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and start. I'm Juliana Boxwell, which is the bank and the chair of the Ambassador Council. Paul?
Did you? We need to.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes. Okay. Sabrina Perkins is on our board. She's a new board member, as a matter of fact. Are you feeling left out?
Two precious children. I'm Paula White. I'm president of the Greater Boerne Chamber of Commerce, and we are so proud to be Madeline. We know that this is, and your board, we know how hard you worked, and we're very, very pleased that you have such a beautiful place for these kids to learn.
I'm MJ Slater, and I'm with GVTC, but it is my privilege and honor to serve currently for the chair for the Greater Boerne Chamber of Commerce. And congratulations to all of you that put this together, because you have given something back to our children that is missed for a long, long time. We appreciate you and thank you for your dedication to the Chamber.
I'm Teresa Harder with TNT Cleaning and also a Chamber Ambassador. Welcome.
Missy Vadnais with Tri-County Home Health and also a Chamber Ambassador.
Steve from Hungry Horse, Ambassador, and my two children started at the Montessori School when they were 3 and 5, and one's going on to grad school and the other one's in college. So that's good.
Matt Stackhouse, ABC Home and Commercial, also an ambassador. This is an absolutely marvelous place, and we're so blessed to have it here in Boerne. Thank you for being here.
I'm Johanna Anders with Hill Country Montessori. I'm the new development director.
Carrie Phillip, Director of Membership for the Chamber, and we're so proud and so happy to have you continue your membership. Thank you.
And I'm Gay Young from Geneva School of Boerne, and we're glad to have to partner along with you all.
Kevin Thompson, Texas Heritage Bank. Congratulations.
Tracy Sharon, proud parent.
Dana Grover, I'm the business manager here at the school and also a parent.
Lance Hirsch, a happy and
Congratulations.